Hi, it's David here with Futures Trading. I want to give you guys some needed information to kind of help you further in this journey with trading. So if you're new, this would help you. Should you opt into it? If you don't, that's totally fine. I think it's enough on this channel anyway to get you there. I really do, and I wholeheartedly try to promote just that. Like, please take this information serious. I'm trying to give this information to each and every last one of you who stopped by the channel and that's in need of change. I want to make sure you get it here, that you don't have to go to another channel and you can just stay right here and make yourself at home and gather all the content that you need, because it won't change. It's everything that I'm telling you. It's doing the same thing, and people are complicating trading. There's a lot of people that's doing it, and not only that, they're taking it a step further, and they're they're charging you they're charging you to complicate your trading. And I just don't think that's the way it needs to be, because it's very simple. All right. So since the last video, that was 13 days ago, there was at least 244, 46, somewhere in there, people that were on the channel. We have 283. Thank you so much for stopping by. We are so glad to have you. This is a community of professionals that care. At least that's the goal, to try to create that. And I know there's at least 7 of you prior to the recent subscribers here that was showing that commitment. At least 7 of you that liked the video, 7 that was sticking by me since I've been up here in May. And so I want to celebrate the fact that you guys was doing that. And so since then, there's been a few of you that has come on board that has really allowed me to know that the information is helping you as well. And so I can't do nothing but to come back and say thank you for doing that as well, because me trying to give you information, I would love to know if it's actually working. It really helps me, because I want to make sure that I'm helping someone. All right. And so when you let me know that it's helping, it means a lot. And I want to let you know that it means a lot, because that affirms to me you're doing it the right way. And so I want to make sure that I'm disclosing the information in a way that you're able to retain it. Some people, they may say, well, the numbers are changing. I don't always accredit that to the information that's actually reaching people. I think some people do things out of habit. If you see another YouTube channel, you're going to assume in some capacity that, it's okay to join just this channel, but not really looking for the difference to actually be there. And so people tend to respond based on repetition, and the lack of appreciation for information could be out of just habit. But the content here is not, it's not indicative of everything that's on YouTube. And that's the whole purpose of why I created the channel, to give you a chance to see it from a professional standpoint. And so that way you can see your change happen relatively fast should you apply the information. Really important. I try to do it in every way possible. And I'm going to do something else here today to prove that this is not your standard community. It's not going to be that. I promise you. I'm trying to give you something that you've never seen happen in this field at all. And so, no fancy thumbnails, not trying to entice you. Again, all the things that I've told you, no fancy intros, haven't purchased any subscribers, likes, views, none of the sort. You're here by fate. I'm really wanting you to understand that if you're hearing me tell you this, you can definitely take advantage of everything here, because I put it here for you, and it's meant for you to learn it. If you're here, it's meant for you to learn it. So take the time, consider the information, and grow from it. Do not just join the channel and not really, get in, I guess, in tune with what it is that's happening here. Try to support it. Try to get someone involved that that may need a little bit of help, need some clarity when it comes to their trading. Because I know this space, it has become something. And that's why I took my company offline, because it's becoming something that's just not, it's not professional. And a lot of things that are happening here, it's confusing people. It's not allowing people to see that, even though it's a profession, and but every opinion about this is not exactly what's indicative of what needs to take place. I'll say it that way. So I want you to know that this is a profession, and that there's rules and principles associated with this, although there's no official academia, if you will, that we have to, of course, go to some kind of university to obtain this, and it's more or less anyone can just join. But there are principles at work when we're trading, and I'm just trying to make you aware of a couple of them. That's all. So let's um let's look at a couple things because I want to celebrate definitely one individual here. I think his parents have done a wonderful job, and definitely his elders, people that's around him that's have maybe influenced his choice making. I want to make sure I highlight you because you are doing something, my friend, that the mass the mass majority of the people here on the channel that have subscribed will not do, haven't done yet. And I don't want that to go unnoticed. All right. So you 15-year-old trader, him and his dad, and Dimitri, such a remarkable fellow. He have suggested people to come to the channel so many times, and I'm so glad that he's here. He's been contributing a great deal, and there's others. Again, I told you there's at least 7 of you out of 200 and some people. There's at least 7 of you that have shown your appreciation. And there's a couple other people. Matter of fact, my friend here, he has been definitely commenting and definitely asking questions. Which again, that's what I'm here for, and I will always be here. If you have questions, please reach out. I will respond to your questions because this is a community of professionals that actually care. That's the important part I really want you to take away. But I want to acknowledge you because you took the time, you and your father. Thank you so much for definitely having, professional etiquette to be polite, to let me know what it is that you found useful about the information. And I'm so glad that you took the time to express that, okay? Because you're setting an example and you are our future. And so there's a lot of people that, have things to say about the youth, but this is remarkable. Okay? This is remarkable. And again, you're setting an example for those that's older than you that have not even done what you have done here. And so I want to make sure that I acknowledge you and moving forward that it's on record that your character is admired. So wonderful job your parents have done. Celebrate you guys. Thank you, Dad, for having him, of course, come and learn the material. And thank you so much for being a part of it as well. And the parents, you guys have done a wonderful job with him. And Dimitri, again, thank you so much for being there, for actually expressing that this is a place that's useful. Thank you so much. And then my friend here, I'm gonna go to this video just to highlight something real quick before we move forward. He again have done a remarkable thing by sharing his journey with the channel so far. I mean, because he just came on board since making the last video, and I just wanted to show you guys this. He and I hope he don't mind. Yeah, I know he made it publicly available here for people to see. So he's expressing how he's able to be profitable here. Just within a few days. Which again, we don't care here whether it's $5 or consistently every day. If you just make $5 or 500,000, it doesn't matter to at least to me. It doesn't matter. The goal is the fact that you would listen to the market and do what it tells you to do, and you keep doing it. I celebrate that. I think that's absolutely important. So many of you have actually expressed your development as well here, but because he's new and he has definitely, because I've acknowledged so many of you along the way, but because he's new and he constantly is letting me know his journey and expressing that, I wanted to take the time to acknowledge him as well. So thank you so much for letting us know that it's being utilized. Again, I wanted to create the channel to share some information that could help anybody right away. I want to make sure that your trading changes right away. And there's something else that I want to present to you. And we're going to get to that really quickly here. And again, I did not create this channel to essentially just be here and have a community of just traders. I want professional traders, people that care about other traders, other people that may want to be traders that want just a break in their finances, need that change in their financial situation, want to help them. And I'm gonna do something here that will further reiterate that point. I know there's a lot of information out here that is available, but it comes at a cost that to me is just beyond what makes sense, and that's all. And so we're going to take a look at some of that. But the market is closing, so the market is well, not coming to a halt. I'll say it's going to be coming to a halt really briefly here. But I do have a chart. I wanted to show you a real chart, and so let's just talk about this chart and then we're going to push to the daily. We're going to take a look at the daily and then I'm going to disclose some other stuff to you really quickly and then be out of your way. I don't have anything up here other than the chart scale in the mid. All right, so the chart scale in the mid. And matter of fact, let me just kind of broaden this out just a bit here. Okay, so I don't have anything else up here. So if you're new to the channel, let me just touch on how this works so you'll know. I want to just do this really quickly for you. We're trying to get a bar. It doesn't matter the color per se. If you want to go up, then yeah, you will want to get this bar above this bar's high. Again, the color, this color definitely wouldn't matter, and hopefully this one will be green. Hopefully, and the market should go up. If you're trying to go down, okay, you're just trying to get majority. That's the principle. One of the principles I told you, that this particular field do not offer academia of any kind of college or anything that you would have to attend and filter out, of course, through that process, filter out the noise of people that just isn't cut out for professional trading. This don't offer that, so everybody is kind of just grouped together and everybody come to the table and they'll suggest a bunch of stuff to you that just won't work. This is real time here. This is how you read it in real time. There's not anything online that's doing this. That's telling you how to read the candles in real time. I want you to grasp what that is. You can go to so many YouTube channels. I think that's why a lot of people are joining the channel, just think that this is just a normal channel, just like everything else, and they treat it as such, where they don't, get involved, and that's not what the channel is about. You want to try to make sure that you look for this. So whenever you pull up a chart, you're looking for this because it's real time. If this mid, which is that black floater here, okay, that black floater, the thing that's moving with the price, all right, the thing that's moving with the price is located inside of the prior bar. If it's located inside of the prior bar, you're going to end up dealing with this, a lot of rotation. Do forgive me, I got a bunch of charts in the background. We're going to take a look at a couple of them, but you're going to deal with rotation and possibly going back in the opposite direction. All right, so that's where the problem come in. Now see, this mid is getting above that bar's high. That's suggesting that it can go further. Hard stop here and no close back beneath that bar. Now I don't have any color, any levels, I don't have anything on this chart but the mid of the bar. That's it. All right. So, and I'm doing that because what I'm going to show you moving forward, I want to show it to you this way first so you'll know that you can trade without anything that I'm about to tell you. So it's not about me just trying to profit, okay? I'm giving away information that's going to make you profitable, and should you want to enhance more signals to see, then I'm going to give you some options to do just that. All right. Now, as you can tell, it's going further. I did not count no trend. I didn't count, any of that. Now the channel is all about universal trend, universal price action method, universal chart scale. And so it's all about price and what it's going to do moving forward. I don't have to look left to know what price should do right now. And so when you go to, read price, whether it's on a daily chart, whether it's on this 15-second chart, I'm trying to give you information that you can read the candlesticks in real time. There's again not many people online that's willing to expose content that's repeatable and that you can take action with it, that you can is actionable information that you can utilize right away. No sooner you pull up the chart and have a good idea of where price is headed. All right. So that's really important. And I'm providing that to you absolutely of no cost to you. It's free. So don't think for 1 minute. Here's another one of them here. Don't think for 1 minute. This one came in pretty close. The mid, that little black hash line on the bar got above this bar's high. It can go some more. And so don't think for 1 minute that, I'm here to try to take anything from you guys. I'm not. I'm really, really trying. And I hope that you see this. I'm trying to make sure that your journey with trading, because I'm trying to be exactly what it is that I would have wanted to see when I started trading myself. It's really important that we care about others. I can't stress that to you enough. You have to care about someone. I know that has nothing to do with the candlesticks right now, but it's very imperative that I say that. You can't keep waking up every day, and God gives us the activity of our limbs and articulation of speech. You have to take the time to care about someone, and please make it a stranger. That's important. It's easy to care about people you already know that's contributing to your life in some capacity. Take the time to care about someone that you don't even know. That's really important. You'll be amazed at what it would do in someone's life. All right. So now, really important. Again, that's not available online. There's not a lot of people that's going to try to read to you this market, this whole experience of the up and down activity that we're seeing. They're not. They're not. Well, they may not just. They may not just. Be in a situation where they can tell you. I know there are a lot of things online that promotes that popularity stuff, and you can go back and look at the last video, and you can go and take a look at that, which would be this. Let's. I'm gonna just outline it real fast. This bar's low is not touching this bar's high. Some gap, some gap. Everything is about fair value gap. Fair value. We knew that this was going up from back here before there was any gap, before there was any gap. So I don't want you guys to go and sit and watch videos and listen to people regurgitate a bunch of information about the market that it's not that. It's very simple. It's all about the principle of majority. Majority states, the rule of it says that the minority has to follow the majority. It's really simple. And so this is a default move. I've been trading this way for many, many years. There wasn't an ICT around, none whatsoever. So everywhere that you're seeing this box scenario and you're chasing all these specifications, the market is very simple. It's very simple, and I'm trying to make you aware of it for absolutely free. And I have no problem with that individual's information. You're more than welcome to do that. But again, it's not about complicating the market. You just need to listen to the rule of it. What is it telling you? It's telling you something. It's like the alphabet. I told you, 7,000 words a day people speak, if not more. 26 letters, though. That's all it is. 26 letters. The market is only giving you open, high, low, and close. That's four. That's just four. Why are we making it much more complicated than that? It's very simple. I just wanted to tell you that. All right. So here's another gap, if you will. But you would have known that from back here. Really, really important. I want you to know that. All right. So, and you can go back and pause the video, even right here with this minor rotation. You can go back and pause the video if you would like. This minor rotation right here. That mid, it was pretty even with the bars low, and they pushed up just slightly, and they pushed down lower. It's just that simple. All right. So I really want to make sure that you're able to benefit from the channel itself. The channel is a library, and I want to make sure that you can find your way very effortlessly with trading. Effortlessly. I want you to pull up a chart and be able to get in it. And my friend here that left that comment, I won't pull it back up, but he was saying that he just traded the pattern, and of course, he was able to profit just from the pattern, and that's what we can do. We can just pull up the chart. Being a chartist is just that simple. When all you need is the chart. If you're a chartist, all you need is the chart. It's in the word itself. So if you if you could just pull up the chart and know exactly what to look for, chances is you can get your trade to work. Now, the fluidity of the market is the thing that you're trying to time, and that deals with your ability to exit before the window shuts. You got to listen to the market to do that. And so any kind of preconceived analysis that you may have had prior to the activity itself can definitely fail, because if you're not considering what it is that the market is expressing to you right within the time frame or the moment that it's expressing itself, because that's what this is: thought, action, habit, character. That's what it's doing. It derives out of the mind of an individual to have created this experience. And so you're not going to remove what it is that their ambition or their thought on it, which is their outcome. They're thinking of an outcome. They want an outcome. You're not going to remove what it is that they are intending, especially when they have the capabilities and all the necessities to perform what it is that they need to perform to get the outcome to take shape. And so you can't stand in the way of that. All right. So I want you to be aware of that. So it's a principle, and at the same time, it's a collection of minds that have created this experience. You cannot ignore what it is that the market participants, if you will, those that control it, are able to do. You have to listen to what it is, and I'm trying to give you an outlook as to what that may be and how to detect it in the chart very effortlessly. All right, so daily chart here. I told you guys when they was actually diving back in this was back in May when I told you guys that they should get up to 18.5. I told you guys back in May. It was in the video on the channel. Let's see. How see can I find it for you? I'm not gonna like really go and comb through all of this, but it's how to put it together. Let me find the playlist. The playlist, the playlist, the playlist. How to put it, it's in some other how to put it in put it together like a professional. It was in this video here. Long-term positions. That was 5 months ago. 5 months ago, I told you guys they may be headed to the 18.5. All right. So That's before they took that nasty dive. All right. So before they kind of, took that nasty dive, I told you that they can end up at 18.5. And so they may end up there 18. I actually said 18, 19.5. So both. 18.5, 19.5. I told you guys that. So let's see if they can actually get there. They managed to come back and recover. And we've been walking this thing the whole way through on the channel. So those that have been sticking by me on the way, you have definitely seen me call this thing as it moves and giving you again where I believe it's going to go. And that was back then. So you can go back and it's documented. That's the whole point of me telling you where it's at. So you can go back for yourself and take a look at this in some other videos. But I definitely know that's the first time I stated it because of the long term side of it. All right. So you can tell the last video we were here, but I had called this turn before it happened. I told you we get down to that 550. They managed to get there. There's the participation bars, and then they turn it. Then in the last video we were here, and I told you, I'll let you be the judge to see whether or not it was going to stay down because they hadn't had the downtrend here. There's no downtrend. So it needs to turn back around. And of course, there's your move. Here's the no close bar here, and you can see there. Okay, now you had no closed bars over here. There's the hard stop. They did not trigger it, and there's the push. So let's see if they can get to the 18.5. Want to make this quick for you. Now, I'm gonna just show you some charts here, and then I'm gonna tell you something. All right, so here's some charts. These are some templates. All right, and these signals are the signals that I provide. Here's template number one. Template number two, kind of building on that no touch, no close scenario. You can tell that there's a couple of levels in here that's not colored like the other levels or the bars. And here's some more signals for you that I provide. And again, these are just templates that you could definitely stand to get your hands on. Just provide you a bit more flexibility. All right. Then I provide them in white and black. So it's not just black and white and black. And there's another range in here as well. So if you want to obtain this information, you're more than welcome. Here's another template. Again, just some different signals for you. All right. So this is again different template. So it provides you a different information. But again, I'm coding. And I want to say this to you. I code based on what the market is suggesting. Really important. And I even put the box scenario in here for you, but it's done based on some things that I wanted to do. And that's all just really specific. It's not gonna pop boxes up everywhere. That's not really what I want. And then this, of course, this chart here is really simple. You can just take a look at it here. This one is more of a symmetry chart, if you will. So it's all about just kind of looking at this and getting an eye as to what the symmetry of the market is. You can trade it based on signals should you want to. It's totally up to you. But that's what I wanted to put in front of you. Now, let me talk to you about what it is that I want to, what it is that I want to share. All right. So I want you to have what it is that you need for yourself. All right. I want you to have what it is that you need for yourself. And again, thank you guys for all the likes. Thank you for all the likes on the last video. I appreciate you taking the time to view the content and finding it somewhat useful. But I want you to, and this is something I want you to do. If you want the templates and the indicators that's on those charts, and it's more actually a couple more indicators that I provide there. I just didn't show them to you, but there's some other indicators up there, and the bar coloring, there are bar colors in there, and there's a couple of them. One is single bar, so it's a single bar bar coloring that allows you to have a stop particular to we need to go now. And then of course there's another bar coloring that's not like the no touch. It's a little bit different, and it provides you of course a stop placement as well. But there's signals for you, a lot of them. All right. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do what again, what makes sense. All right. I'm gonna do what makes sense, and I'm gonna be the one that's gonna show you that I care. I truly care. I want you to listen to the market, though. I said it here. I want you to listen to the market. Don't listen to anyone else. Listen to the market. Do you need what I'm going to provide for you? No. So that's why I showed you from the beginning. I showed you that was the first chart I showed you. I want you to think about this. I don't want you to think that I'm here trying to take absolutely anything from you. I can't. This is fate that has brought you to the channel. And so I want to do what fate have me to do. And so I want to make sure that you're able to trade the chart with nothing on it. Nobody's indicators, not mine's, no one's. I want you to pull up the chart, and I don't want you to have to listen to no one talk to you for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and only give you 2 minutes of information that's actually useful. So I want to tell you how to look at the market quickly, to pull up the chart and know exactly, because some of you may be in situations where you need change immediately. All right. So I'm just trying to help you get it. If you want it, it's here. Now, the information that I just showed you with the templates, because that's all it is, just information, generated signals based on requirements that I know that the market does repetitive, things all the time, and it's telling you something. And so it's like having me on your chart. Here's the only thing I want to say this to you. I am not going to be able to tell you what's happening behind the code. Not going to be able to do it. I can't do that at the price that I'm gonna give it to you. I can't. So can't do that. I will provide you a small little video. I will. There's a little video that I'll give you to kind of walk you through, the templates a little bit more, because I know I kind of just breezed through them here. So there's a little video that I'll provide you, and you can, just take your time and look at the signals before you put them on the chart. And again, it's a reference template, so you can pull from the indicator list and put them on any template you create. Okay, and I'll give you a black one and a white one, and you can go from there. Now, there's a lot of signals out here that's being sold to people for $300-400 for one signal. All right, just one signal to plot on your chart. I'm not gonna let that happen. I came on this YouTube channel and created this because I want to help people. That's the whole goal. And I'm not gonna let this happen either. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to obtain my indicator suite for the same price as the DTT no touch no close indicator. For that indicator that I'm showing in the YouTube video, you can have them all, templates included. But I'm only going to provide it until May. So the annual mark of the channel, that's when I will no longer provide my suite. So you can have it, those that need the help. If you need more signals, if you need just more information to affirm to you that it'll go, because I showed you, and this is why I'm telling you this. I showed you before we got started here with the templates. I showed you you can read it without anything on it. But if you want just a little bit of affirmation, if you will, something affirming to you that it's a higher probability of this, because again, the signals are accounting for various different things. I promise you that various different things. Just as I'm showing you something that keeps happening over and over again. Well, I code in the same manner. So the signals are showing you difference. All right. And it's different things that the market is doing, but it's simple. Remember, I told you it's only four open, high, low, and close, only doing that. It's some in between stuff happening too. It is, and I accounted for that too. But to make it plain for you, make it really easy for you, really easy. Again, I will give you the suite for the same price of the DTT no touch, no close indicator. Minor costs, significantly less than than what I actually provided for. And this actually meant for private traders, because I never released it to the public when I had my company online. I was in the process of doing it, but I took my company offline. Just took it offline, had some other stuff going on, took it offline, and I never released them. And I, again, only provide them for private traders. So you're not going to see my indicators on the website. You ain't going to see it on any forum. None of that stuff you won't, unless you obtain them from me. You're not going to see it, and it's, of course, it's not prohibited for you to distribute my information. So you're more than welcome to them if you want them. It's up to you. If you believe in what it is that's happening here right now, you can take advantage of that. Again, it's until May. It's until May. So if you can't do it today, that's fine. You have that opportunity before you until May. So until May, it's there. And I want to prove to you that I'm not these other guys. I promise you that. I'm not. I'm not nothing like any other YouTube personality, because I'm not one. And all these other vendors out here, definitely not them guys. I'm not no, not gonna do that, because for one, they're not gonna offer you nothing like this, and I can assure you. Go take a look. Go take a look. Just go take a look. I can't do that, because that wouldn't be fair. I don't want to do that to other business people. I don't do that. I like to practice what makes sense, and so if their information can help someone, go with it. But I do know what's out there, and I know I don't want that for any other people that's on my channel. I don't want you guys to fall short when it comes to what you may need beyond what it is that I'm disclosing here. So that's my time with you. Just wanted to give you some information. Again, thank you for all the likes and all the views. All right. So my name is David. I'm so glad you stopped by the channel. Take care.